Smart ideas for smart Christmas decorations, which, by the way, Christmas decorations go up the weekend after Thanksgiving. Any earlier and it's confusing. You still got the Halloween holdovers and the Thanksgiving cornucopia. Christmas decorations are meant for moving fall aside and bringing in winter, because it's a totally different vibe that needs the whole month of December and a little bit of January, because I think they come down the weekend after New Year's. I need to be mentally ready for that Christmas cheer, and then I'm all in. We'll listen to the music, we'll go on the light walks, whatever. So smart Christmas decorations. We like to stay pretty traditional with the look of our Christmas decorations, and this is something that Lisa definitely takes the lead on, and she'll do a little something different every year, but we essentially have two centerpieces, the tree and the outdoor lights. And we haven't been terribly wild with these things, and maybe you don't want that either. Think of it like, I know I want decorations inside, and I know I want lights on the house outside, but I'm not expecting a big light show, and I know I don't want permanent lights. So today, we're keeping that traditional look, and we're upgrading our Christmas lights.
I'm Patrick Hunt, and I want you to like smart home tech as much as I do. Real solutions with Matter, Apple Home, and a little creativity. Weekly, I'll show you how small upgrades can make a big difference. Welcome.
Lisa puts a lot of time into our decorations every year, and I was really excited to tell her that I wanted to show them off in this week's episode. So, behold, and let's take a look at some of the smart devices we're using with them. There are some easy and cheap ways to start integrating your Christmas lights into your smart home. And the real workhorse here is the smart plug. These hallway lights, they're on an Onvis Matter smart plug. This garland across the mantle, smart plug. These lights around the handrail, not smart. The first centerpiece, the Christmas tree, smart plug. This one's on an Eve Energy. We opted for some regular old Home Depot lights on the Christmas tree the way we always have, and I'm sure we'll upgrade next year, because one upgrade at a time. This frame is the Bloomin' 8 e-ink frame, and it's great for just rotating photos in and out, especially for the holidays. I got a video coming out on this next week. But the big upgrade this year was outside with our Christmas lights. For the past several years, we've been storing our lights in bins. We always go red, green, and white. One year we liked red, green, and cool white, so we bought like 7 boxes. The following year they were discontinued and some of our lights had died. So we tried to replace them. Those lights were red, green, and warm white. So we bought like 9 boxes of those. And then the next year the cool whites came back in stock and we bought them and put them up, only to find that we didn't like cool white anymore, but they were already up. So you've got storing tangled Christmas lights in bins, lights dying and buying new ones, and indecisiveness on the color. This year I wanted to upgrade this entire situation, and I kept seeing ads and videos on permanent outdoor lights. And I thought this was the only option, but I was looking at our house, considering the installation, and even looking at the final product and thought maybe these weren't the lights for us. We weren't huge fans of the lights being hidden by design and then projecting light onto the house. And when I say not huge fans, I mean like if someone came and installed them for me and did it the right way, I could be swayed. But we like the mini lights where the bulbs are meant to be seen. So I was just gonna buy an outdoor smart plug and some new mini light strands and put those up, which I did do on this lamp post. That's a Casa Matter outdoor smart plug, and it has 2 outlets. For the house though, Govee sent me the Christmas String Lights 2. And they were exactly what I was looking for. They sent me them to try out, but this is not a sponsored video and you are getting my honest thoughts. I got the 328 foot in the green strand. A word of caution up front, the 328 foot is not one long 328 foot strand. It's 2 164 foot strands that plug in at the same place. So my question was, why haven't I seen anybody using these on their house? Why aren't they advertised as a direct replacement for those Christmas lights that die so easily? I don't have a good answer because they did replace those lights and then some. First, let's tackle storage. They are packaged on 2 spools in the box, and unlike the traditional lights, these are very pliable. They bend and wrap like a rope almost. And the lights are in line with the wiring, so they aren't sticking out to snag on anything. These will still go in bins, but in an orderly fashion. Next, Durability. These lights are not going to be dying year to year. They're waterproof, rated for extreme colds below 0, and the LEDs are extremely reliable. The more vulnerable component is the control box, which should be protected from the harshest elements. Then, installation. You are gonna put these up just like you put your lights up every year prior. And you're gonna take them down the weekend after New Year's. You can't call them permanent lights just because you never take them down. I used a combination of these gutter clips and these outdoor command clips, which are weather resistant. I mentioned before that there are two 164-foot strands. We started in one spot and then had to stop and start over in another just to figure out the power situation. I ran an extension cord along the side of our garage to a good spot for both strands to plug in. One went in one direction across the house, up and over a peak, and down into the bushes. The other went the other direction over the garage into a tree and then back over the garage again. Lastly, previous indecisiveness on light color. That is next to impossible to be an issue with these lights. The Govee app has so many features for you to play around with for color, lighting effects, music sync, and even an AI feature that I did not expect to be using. This brings me to the one not so awesome thing that I found with these lights. The app has a lot to offer, but it's so much and not terribly clear about what everything does or how to use all the features. I couldn't find my way through the app to save my life. And what was worse is that I didn't want any lighting effects or music sync. I just wanted red, green, and white lights. In fact, it was so hard to find that I ended up using that AI feature to get what I wanted. It says to just describe what you're looking for, and after about 10 different ways of saying alternate red, green, and white throughout the whole strand with no effects or color rotation, we finally got what we wanted. And now I'm afraid to touch it because I'm not sure that I'll get it back. These are Matter over Wi-Fi, which Matter was a non-negotiable. Just add them into the Govee app and then use the QR code to get them into Apple Home. If you're using them like me and just sticking with one color combination, then control can happen entirely in Apple Home via scenes and automations. For fun, I added them to Homey and included them with my outdoor lights automation. These turn on a half hour before sunset and turn off at midnight. I'm gonna buy the shortest 66-foot strand for that light post next year. Considering these can be thought of as a buy it for life product, $200 for 164 feet is not bad. And at the time of this recording, they're on deep discount to $130 for 164 feet. If you aren't going for the permanent outdoor lights, but you want to upgrade from those traditional lights, I really don't think there's a better option. I've never been happier with the way our house looks from the weekend after Thanksgiving to the weekend just right after New Year's. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next week.